everyone, welcome back to Yellow Cottage Soapery. Today I am making a balsam pine scented soap, my husband's favorite, and when I got back into soap making, that was going to be the first one I made for him, and I didn't. So now I'm going to make this probably mostly for him. I don't think I'm going to sell any of this batch. I've got kaolin clay mixed in here with my oils and my butters, and I'm just going to use a couple of different kind of woodsy looking colors. Lounge Lizard and Sexy Stranger on a Train, both from Mad Micas. And Joanna with Mad Micas sent me a box of all different kinds of micas, ones that I don't have, which I'm excited about to use. I know which one I'm gonna make with. Look at these little stars. I have a fragrance that I think it's called Twilight in the Woods, that's going to be really pretty. And also look at this blue. It's like I've never had a blue like that before. It's so pretty. And she sent me a bunch of other ones, so I'll be using those in future videos. Right now, let's go ahead and stick blend the kaolin clay in. All right. There's a little bit of lilac in it, so I'm just going to strain it so that I can mash up any pieces that are a little bit bigger. But this lye is still needed in the soap. You can't just not use it because it's measured. It's a ratio with your water mixture, and it's the amount that is needed to make soap happen. So I just do that and scrape it off, and then we're good to blend. See how right now you can see there's like clear oil on the top. This is how you know when you're getting to trace. So when I hit the stick blender, you're gonna see a little bit creamier color coming up and not as translucent. Right there, see? You want to keep going a little bit, and once it turns all that color, you can stop right there, or you can stop just before you get to that color, so you're still not completely emulsified, and it will give you more time to work with your soap. It won't thicken up as much. So right now, this isn't quite at trace yet. Like normally right now, I would be done. But I just wanted to show you guys what full trace looks like. See, it's like what's shiny is my light above, but all the oil is kind of creamy now, if that makes sense. All right, we're gonna do some titanium dioxide, which will turn our soap white. And I can't believe I just did that before pouring off my colors. What's happening today? Who took it? Who took my hanger? Where is my hanger tool? Does this mean I'm not gonna be able to swirl? Well, this is not good. We're just gonna do a little bit of, I don't know if that did anything, but okay. I'm gonna let this set up a little bit, and then I'm gonna do something on the top. I don't know what yet, but I'll figure it out. Okay, 10,000 years later, and the soap is pipeable. 10,000 years it's been. So I had to go do other stuff and keep checking it. Normally I probably wouldn't pipe this kind of a scent. Sometimes, depends. This is actually for my husband, and he likes my piping. So I'm just gonna pipe for him. I don't think I'm gonna have these bars for sale, but I am making some more masculine scents. I have one that's a cool clear water, a couple others that are like dupes of cologne and stuff. So I just put this in. I've got 3 different tips. Not all my tips are wilt-in like they used to be. I think there's a lot of knockoff ones, so sometimes it doesn't even say on it what it is, and I don't like that. But I just did the open, like, star tips, and I'm just gonna put each color in it and then just kind of do a pattern, maybe at a diagonal. Let's go ahead and pipe. I'm gonna start with the brown. Just gonna do like a diagonal little pattern on the top. Then we'll go with green. Okay, it's been about 48 hours and I'm ready to go ahead and cut this balsam soap. It smells a little bit like Christmas, but I'm not mad about that. Oh, that's pretty. I have 3 more loaves to cut that I made yesterday. I may wait another day to take those out of the mold. They were a little bit soft. Just a little. Sometimes what I do, if I really need to get a soap out of the mold sooner than maybe it should come out, in other words, if I need to use that mold, I just want to get the loaf out, I'll often just put it in the freezer for a little bit, and it makes it so that you can peel the sides, the silicone mold off really easily. And then I just usually stand it upright and let it dry out a little bit more before I cut it. I'm glad I got some good swirls. I feel like I haven't gotten really good swirls in a while. I used to get the best swirls in the molds that my husband and I made. And we're going to be making a couple more because I miss those molds. But yeah, I want to make a couple of those molds, and I feel like when I cut the soap, there's always really good swirls. I don't know, I think I just got used to using those molds, and it's hard for me to do different things, but I actually really do like the size of these bars. They're not completely as wide as some of them are, but they're still a good size. They're not as tall, but I just really like this size. And these, when I weighed them, ended up being like between 5.5 to 6.5 ounces. The first time I cut these are literally like 7 ounces. Like the margarita lime and purple hooters and what was the other one? Watermelon. Those are big bars. So I took it down just a little bit to make them more in the 5.5 to 6 range ounces. I'm cutting this one quickly so I can have my whole table here for packaging soaps. I really need to do that today. Oh, okay, so 13 bars, 13 full-size bars, and then this one for samples, which this is gonna make some pretty big samples. What just happened? How would that come off? These aren't coming off. Okay guys, thanks so much for watching, and I will catch you on the next video.